racing. Oh, it jumped the strand there. My Silver Spoon has ended up galloping, and so has My Copy. Last Hard Copy was in a gallop as well, a Maximum Rock, and out of the race is My Silver Spoon basically. Going around it there was Chase Me, Franco Moto just ahead of Chase Me. So Medieval Man has burnt away in the early stages, led by about 8 metres. Second is My Copy, about 5 metres to Eclipse line, and then came Rock Me Over. About 5 metres away was Vinny from Spyglass, and then Last Hard Copy for De Campo. He gets going from Maximum Rock. A break of about 15 metres to Franco Moto and Chase Me, and then 10 metres to Captain Ravishing. You might want to hold your ticket there with My Silver Spoon, because it did do a steeplechase of the Strand at the start. Coming around the home turn with just over 2 laps to go, and it's Medieval Man showing the way. My Copy is running second, Eclipse Line is third, Rock Me Over's fourth, and Vinny's racing in fifth. They're an Indian file, and then Spyglass, followed by Last Hard Copy, and then Maximum Rock. A break of about 20 metres to Franco Moto. 6 metres away, Chase Me, similar margin, Captain Ravishing, and tacking on is My Silver Spoon. Out of the straight, 1081, and the Kiara, Davies, Deni Roberts driven Medieval Man goes into the back past the school leading. My Copy, Eclipse Line, Rock Me Over, Vinny, Spyglass, Last Hard Copy, Maximum Rock, favourite fourth last, Franco Moto. Then came Chase Me, Captain Ravishing, My Silver Spoon. Spread out over about 60 metres past Tap Touch, and it's Medieval Man in front. Deni Roberts looking for a treble tonight. Leads the way from My Copy. 7 metres away, Emily Savalco with Eclipse Line. Rock Me Over. Spyglass, the first one off the pegs, and covers Vinny now. Last Hard Copy has to take off 3 wide, so look for the cover with Spyglass. Good at driving, and then came Maximum Rock. Franco Moto starting to progress as it tacks onto the back of Maximum Rock into the moving line, and then Chase Me, who goes back to the inside from Captain Ravishing, and My Silver Spoon. 29.8 the second quarter, and it's Medieval Man leading the way from Last Hard Copy. My Copy on the inside. Fourth is Spyglass getting a nice run into it. Eclipse Line the inside, and then Maximum Rock second quarter 29.8 as well, and further back Rock Me Over, who's bailed away the pegs from Franco Moto, who's yet to move from Chase Me, Vinny, Captain Ravishing, and My Silver Spoon past Shockwave of the 600. Medieval Man still the leader on the outside. Trying hard is Last Hard Copy in second place. De Campo had a look around. He looks confident. My Copy the inside. Spyglass put under pressure. And then came Eclipse Line coming off the back. Medieval Man in front, but Last Hard Copy's going well. And then My Copy. Further back Spyglass. Eclipse Line. Franco Moto's not in the race as a corner. So Last Hard Copy moving up on the outside of Medieval Man. And then My Copy running third, followed by Spyglass and Eclipse Line. In the straight, Medieval Man still in front. On the outside, Last Hard Copy's coming with My Copy, but Medieval Man's going to do it all the way. First up, Easter Cup, great training effort, Kiara, Davies, and Medieval Man brings up a treble for Roberts as well, and beats My Copy, Last Hard Copy, and Eclipse Line. Rock Me Over. Further back was Captain Ravishing and Spyglass, and then came Chase Me on the outside. Maximum Rock. Franco Moto looked a different horse tonight from Vinny, and tailed off last is My Silver Spoon. 158.9. Home in 57.2, and Medieval Man first up has got the money. Great placement. They must have circled this race a fair while ago, knowing they were going to probably draw one somewhere on the front anyway, and the horse does get away very fast from the stand, and a couple of others didn't begin that well, including a potential pressure horse early, maybe in My Silver Spoon, who seemed to leap the Strand as though the Strand was still there, but we'll wait on the news from the stewards in relation to that. 2 1/4 by 1.5 by 5 1/4. Mile rate 158.9, 139 and 5, 139 and 5. Medieval Man, and Deni was delighted going after the post. That salute probably for Kiara there, who was standing on the grass